Hey guys, what's going on? I've been busy moving this last week, so I haven't made very many videos. Hopefully the sound in this video comes out okay. I'm in an empty apartment essentially now, so I'm hoping that once we get our furniture and everything in, the sound will be better, but I suspect this is going to sound a little bit echoey, just because the fact there's no furniture to dampen the sound and things. But anyway, in this video I am going to talk a little bit about LuxAlgo. I've been using and trading this for a week or two now. I've done lots of videos. If you want to learn more about it, I've put them all into this article, which you'll get in the description below. There'll be a link to this article. You can go and check it out. It'll have most of the videos, if not all the videos I'm doing. It'll also have my discount link, which definitely check this out. It's basically a link to the premium indicators for LuxAlgo. If you click on this link here, use the code STA30, you'll get 30% off all subscriptions. And honestly, this is a total bargain. The 3-month package is only $100 if you use STA30 in there, which is amazing. I've seen services that are $1,000 or $2,000, which don't perform as well as LuxAlgo has for me and some of the guys that I know that are using this to trade with at the moment. So pretty good. One of the questions I got to probably a day or two ago now was, does LuxAlgo work on different time frames? And the answer is a solid yes. So I started off using it as a swing trading daily chart program, but then I found out the shorter time frames actually work really well, and you have basically any time frame you want really available to you on TradingView. So you can see all the different time frames here, and you can just pick one. So somebody asked about 30 minutes, click on this, let it load, reset it here, and so you can see the indicators are on the charts as well for the different time frames, and you can just, from looking at this, you can see they're pretty reliable. Right, here's a buy signal, take some profit here. Often this doesn't look like much of a move, so expand out TradingView and you can see the actual difference in the prices a little bit easier. Just open this up, so you can see a buy here, trend it up, take some profit, reverses here, tells you to short, comes down, take some profit, and go long again, and go short again. So it works on all these different time frames from, let's have a look, maybe it works on, I think it works on the weekly as well, so you can go anywhere from 1 minute, and then 5 minute, 3 minute, anything like that. And then look, it works on the weekly as well, so here's a short on the weekly, each candle's a week, all the way down to here. So there's a buy signal all the way up to here. So it works on all these different time frames. I've never looked at the monthly. Let's have a look and see. I'm assuming it works on the monthly and everything just as well. Yeah, it does. There's a buy signal all the way up here. Let's try, I don't think I've ever looked at like 3 month. Let's see. Yeah. So it works on every time frame essentially. I wanted to talk about 1 minute. I often use the 1 minute chart. 1 and 5 minute are like my two main intraday charts. We're looking at SPY here. I wanted to talk about the signal that I took earlier, which was this guy right here, I think. Let's just zoom in. So yeah, my favorite time frames are the 1 minute and the 5 minute, just because it fits the number of candles that I have and the amount of time I want to spend trading each day. Given that the typical alert lasts like this number of candles, so you can see you're probably only going to be in a trade for 20 minutes to an hour, and sometimes a little less, like a few minutes sometimes, but often it'll be a bit longer. So anyway, I wanted to show you today's trade that went up 50% and just talk a little bit about what I did, what options I used. So I'm basically only trading SPY with LuxAlgo. Honestly, I found that trading SPY easiest thing to do. Don't have to search stuff, you don't have to look for things on a watch list, nothing like that. You just trade SPY over and over and over again, or SPX or ES as well. But basically you're just trading the market. And so this has been one of my favorite approaches for a while now, and that's all I'm doing with LuxAlgo as well, and it works really well. So just kind of zooming in here. Around 1 o'clock my time here, there was this buy signal. I actually held off, so I didn't get in until over here. I thought maybe I'd give it a shot, because often on this first 1 minute candle, you're not going to get in until up here anyway, right? So let's just get rid of that. You're unlikely to get in, these pop-ups, you're unlikely to get in at this price, which was 411.88, because the candle needs to complete, right, before you really want to buy, because this signal can go off. So one thing I'm seeing people say is, if they get in too early with LuxAlgo, it's when they get into problems, because the signal doesn't stay on until after the candle's finished. So you have to wait that whole minute. So realistically, if you have a big green candle, nobody's getting in down the bottom there, right? That's very unlikely that you're going to get filled down here. So when you're looking at these charts, you want to look like up at the top candle, or even the next 1 minute candle here, where you can say, okay, that's probably where you get filled. And so I actually missed this signal. I was having lunch and ended up getting in over here because I started to like the reversal here, and we were still at roughly the same price as the alert. So I got in around here, and then this thing just took off and just kept going and going and going all the way up to here, which was an hour later. So it's about well, for me it was about half-hour trade. For if you'd gotten at the start signal, it was nearly a full 1 hour all the way up here. Now the difficulty came here as we started to hit this reversal band, which is usually a point of reversal, like the name suggests, that you'd expect it to start coming back down. In this case though, it just kept churning up and up and up, and you can see the little blue crosses here where you're supposed to take profit. I took profit around here. The entire move with the calls that I took was about 50%, so we can talk a little bit about that because some people are, trading 0 DTE. Usually I do 0 DTE, but I'm trying to go out a little bit further in time just because I don't want to really get burned by theta killing the options anymore. So I decided that I might try and play it a little bit more conservatively. So the contracts I actually did were these ones, so the 412 calls for a week out. And so I've plotted the option price here as a function of time for the day. So I'll zoom in here. Let's see. So yeah, so the signal on Lux, I got in around here, which is actually about here, which is 1325. So I'll try and mark that on here, which 1325. So it's like there. So I'll just zoom in on this part. So these were the 412 calls for next week that just kind of kept grinding up. You can see when I got in there around $2, about here. And they reached a high of 3, which is a 50% increase in just half an hour, which is awesome. And so these weren't 0 DTEs, they were the 412s, and if we look at SPY at the moment, 412s for next week, it's basically because they came into the money, right? So they basically went really, really green very quickly. This is SPY. So we hit the 412 mark pretty quickly after I got in, and it just kept going up and up, hit 413.6. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm going to give the 0 DTEs a bit of a miss. I want to make sure that I've got a little bit more leeway for, I'm not that bothered about getting the spiciest options, so I think I'm going to start doing that a little bit more, buying a little bit further out, and just for that reason. Just gives me that little bit of a cushion probably for taking these trades. So there's the 1 minute chart today. You can see there was a sell signal at the end, kind of trended down. You can get some profits there. Then kind of a little fake out. So LuxAlgo does have its problems, right? Like, it's not perfect. It's really good, but it's not perfect. And so you can see there was a little bit of a fight here, and eventually the bears won, signal to the downside, and it's continued down. I've actually marked the profit, take profit 1 and take profit 2 here. It's something that I don't really show you guys that much. But one of the nice features is if you go onto the indicator, try and get this thing to open up. There you go. You can go to this part down here, which is the take profit and stop loss parts, and I put it on here so you can see the lines that it draws on. And so you can see we've hit on this latest signal, we've hit the first profit target, which was right here, and then the next one's down here, so it's getting close there. I wish I'd taken this short as well, but I didn't. I got busy with my moving and stuff. And then the stop losses are up here, and this disappears once it hits the profit targets and the new signal comes in. This will disappear and these will be put on the next signal. So unfortunately I haven't come up with a way yet to actually put them on all the signals. It would look ridiculous, but it'd be nice to have them on previous signals as well, right? So you can see if the take profit or stop loss was hit on the previous ones as well. So nice little feature I think it's helpful. It's helpful for people like me that tend to sell too early as well. So you put these on, okay, well, if LuxAlgo doesn't have a take profit target until way down here, I'm not going to take everything off up here somewhere, before it gets down towards the profits here. Looks like we're going to hit profit target 2 on this one, maybe on this 1 minute candle. It's getting really close. I'm going to zoom in. So you can see we hit profit target 1 back here, and then we're getting close to hitting that profit target 2 down here. You can see the red volume is increasing as well. Look at that, it's so close. So most of this I'd be out of already. Let's see who gets there. So yeah, quick recap. really reliable. LuxAlgo's been great this week. Lance from Theta Traders has been taking a lot of these signals too, and he has basically made profit every single day trading LuxAlgo, so he's pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited about it, and I think going forward it's something that's going to be a bigger part of my trading as well. So anyway, check out the review. I've put tons of information in here, tons of videos. I'm adding new ones each day, and you can go through it and see. And make sure you check out the discount link that I've put in here as well for STA30 to get 30% off. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a really good system, and it's a lot of fun. I've basically just scratched the surface of LuxAlgo, and I'm going to continue to make review videos about my experience with the signals, the overlays. There's a whole bunch of oscillator stuff I haven't even looked at yet, so lots of cool things to do. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.